Luke, congratulations. What a remarkable night that was.
Yeah, it was a really good performance. It's a shame with Brins, but overall the performance was fantastic. Yeah.
What pleased you about that the most?
When I think that from the very first minute, the guys pressed the team that are so good on the ball. You know, we was really concerned when we prepared for the game because we watching them and they build up really well. And then you can see when they get high up the pitch, they can find a way in and they can play good, clever passes. So we was very worried about that. But the guys, the press was really, I think, very, very heavy, and it forced them to play balls they don't normally play, and we recovered the ball well. So I'm pleased with the aggressive nature of the press and the recovery of the ball.
You had your first shot on target after about 5 seconds, I think. If we'd have only known then that was a sign of things to come, because you're a goal up after 2 minutes. You've got 6 goals in total to choose from. Which was your favourite?
I think the one that the goal that Macca scores is really is brilliant, because we try and encourage this type of pass more from Ruben and the movement for Macca, and he takes the ball so brilliantly and then finishes it so well. But I mean, I'm blessed to be able to watch these goals back, because there wasn't a bad goal. There was, Chicks hits the ball like you can't believe. And by the way, the kick-off is Wheelie again comes up with this set play from kick-off, and it sets the tone for us, gives us a good momentum from the very beginning. Wheelie also sets up the free kick, so we're trying to increase our options from a dead ball as well. And we scored from a corner last week, was in the last game, which was brilliant. So, no, I'm really pleased with all the goals.
There must be such a great feeling around the group at the moment. You must feel like no matter where you go, you're going to be on form, because you've got that momentum on your side. Yeah,
I think that we've done nothing. It's still very early. We didn't even play every team once yet, and we're aware of that. We need to try to focus on. See if we can improve the performance and be really honest enough to say, okay, we won, but this wasn't very good. We have to follow that process all the time, and the players understand that it's no good to play well for a few games and then not back it up. So we're in a good place, but we have to keep going.
They did get their consolation goal, and Richard Brinley picks up a couple of yellow cards and a red, which takes the shine off it a little bit, or am I being too picky there?
No, it does, because it was very disappointing. I think when you're that in front and you're in control of the game, it's disappointing to concede. Even against a good team, once you're in that position, you feel like you shouldn't really have the need to concede a goal. I think the sloppy play that led to the sending off was very, very disappointing, and we will talk about that and try to make sure that this type of thing doesn't happen. But then what I would say is the way that the players managed the closing stages with one less player was really, I'm very, very happy with that, and it's a situation we've not been in before, and the players didn't struggle to understand the formation and how to change the way that we approach the game and not try to break always the back line and try to suffocate the game a little bit with the ball. So I was pleased with that.
Aidan Baldwin comes off, and comes on, and that's the first few minutes that he's had for over 6 weeks now. Is he going to be able to be in a position to possibly start and come into that defence on Saturday?
Well, it's a brilliant time for him to be back to full training and fitness when we suffer a loss of Brins, who's so important to us. But that's why we have to have a good squad. And Aidan has done his rehabilitation very, very well. The medical team are excellent, of course, we know that, because they get all the guys back in the correct way. So it's brilliant for Aidan to be able to get on the pitch. It's a shame the circumstances that it was, but of course we're fortunate enough to be able now to put a defender in like for like in the next game.
I know you're a very level-headed guy, and it is only the end of October, but you must take a moment tonight, surely, to just go, my goodness, it's going really well.
I will have a cold beer with the opposition and talk about the things so far and relax for a few minutes. But then on the coach back, we will watch the game, of course, like we always do, and try to make the key, make a meeting about the key things that were good and bad for the game.
It's the first time that Notts have scored 6 goals away from home in the league for 99 years.
I don't remember the last one, if I'm honest, but no, we're really pleased to score 6 goals in any game is fantastic, and I think that the manner we done it. And like I said, look, not many teams are going to enjoy to come here and play, because this team can really take the ball and make you run around a lot, and we're very, very aware of that.
And the lucky 513 Notts fans who were here on a Tuesday night, long away trip on a Tuesday night as well. Final word for them.
Yeah, I mean, thank you, and I really, really hope that made, you know, the difficult journey coming, especially when you start to get close to the ground. The traffic is terrible, as we know. I grew up around London, so I'm really grateful, and the players are so grateful, and I hope that we made them happy.